Day one, we're at Kathmandu airport, nice and early, 5:45 in the morning. We've got a flight in about half an hour. We're going to Lukla airport, the most dangerous airport in the world, on one of those tiny little flights, and we're hopefully going to survive it. We've got a 3-hour trek today, and I'm not sure where we're going, but we'll work that out by the time I start filming next. So we're on the path on our first day. Porter and our guide just up ahead. He's got an absolute massive bag to carry, and we've just seen our first 6,000 metre peak, which is up there with all the snow on. It's told me it's a holy mountain, so people don't climb it.
Can you see over there? There's some houses. That one is our camp.
That's where we're staying.
Yeah, over there. Yeah. And tomorrow we are going to see, you know, White Mountain. So
up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's called Kumbila. So that one is holy mountain. So tomorrow we are going there. So down this mountain.
First metal bridge we've done. Pretty bloody bouncy. And here's the gang. We've arrived at our room in, what's it called? Facting. Looks like this. Very nice.
Like the room, Jake? Yeah, I like it.
Cost us about £3.50 for the room. And here's our view. Pretty stonking. That is it for the day. We only walked for 2.5 hours, and we got a big day tomorrow apparently, so we're going to chill out here for most of the day. We may go exploring a little bit around the area. Oh. 4 donkeys than Western Supermare.
Come and get it on. Living like a lover with a red iPhone. Looking like a tramp, like a video fam. Demolition woman, can I be your man?
We're on day 2 of the trek, trekking from Phak Ding to Namche Bazaar. Apparently it's one of the hardest treks that we're going to do. We gain about 800 meters in elevation today, which is higher than those mountains up there. They can probably barely see. We've been going about a quarter of an hour and I am absolutely roasting already.
They come under volunteering, I
What
think.
do you think of the waterfall, James?
I love waterfalls.
Jake?
Huh?
In the background. Very difficult to see. Here, Tanjiko, 6,600 meters. Here comes the ultimate hiker and Bruce Springsteen behind him. Just having a little break. We've just approached Monjo. Been trekking for how long?
Hour 40.
Hour and a half.
About an hour and 40. Hour and 35 we'll go between them. Gone at quite a quick pace, I think. Come through the villages of Benkar and one that begins with a C that I can't say. Anything to add, lads?
Lovely. You got some sun lotion still on your nose.
Another bridge. Just had like a 10-minute wait for about 6 million donkeys to cross it. But Jake's still smiling. Just trekked for about 6 hours from Phak Ding through Monjo all the way to, where are we, Namche Bazaar. Some weird bloke just went past me. It's absolutely massive here. I never expected it to be so big. I'll just show you now.
Black December, I'm riding in this knowledge. I don't wanna remember.
3. We're just on a acclimatisation day at Namche, but we've done a hike up a hill to get to a hotel, a really posh hotel. And we got our first views of Everest. I say acclimatisation day, that was the hardest climb I've ever done. Never felt so out of breath in my life. And you can see Everest if I turn the camera around. Lads are pretty excited.
It's a beautiful view, Rich. Not gonna lie. It's very nice. But the whole experience has been ruined. Come with me. Over here. Snotty tissue on the floor. Ruined it for me.
Simple things.
Is Tagbo shade lower than this?
No, higher. Ah, same altitude. Same. Yeah.
This is Everest. Bit of Namche Bazaar from the monastery at the top here, on my right. And this is the view from the top. What do you think of that then, Jake?
Nice.
Sig?
Yeah, it's nice.
James.
Nice.
He's doing alright.
In summary, we all think it's nice.
Hello, John Knight.
Hey, namaste.
What are you doing?
I'm fine, how are you? See you again. How's the beer, Jake?
Huh?
How's the beer?
Right.
Come on,
Make
Nate.
it look like I haven't been to the toilet for like 10 minutes.
Come on, Jake.
They always offer me their salt tea.
Peer pressure's not working. Jake, what you got for dinner?
Vegetable curry and rice.
He's got steaming away.
What about you, James?
I got mushroom pizza, Richard.
Wow, that looks nice.
Delightful.
And how much was that?
£2.50.
I made that up.
$3.50, I reckon, because I had tuna pizza, and I think that was about £3.50. What about that, Jake? How much was that?
Oh, 600, no, I'm not sure.
About £3.50. They're all guesses. On day 4, we're leaving Namche Bazaar and we're going to Tembouche. We've got a short climb and then we're mostly flat and downhill for the next 3 hours, and then we got a big climb up after that, and I'm out of breath from just climbing up the stairs, so it should go well today. Jake's looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
I think we've all experienced little bits of altitude sickness. Macca's got the shits. Jake's got a bit of pins and needles. And I got a bit psychotic in the night, but managed to sleep in the end. It's been a tough day, but we're ready for the next day now. We're going to go super slow. Before we go, I thought I'd point out how you do a number 2 over here. So basically, it's a squatting job. You go into this, then you put your paper in there, and then you wash it down with this. Top bobbin. Shit. I thought he was messing around on you. I feel like an idiot sometimes when you're carrying a little pack and then you look at the guy carrying all of our gear and he ain't struggling at all. Check this out. We're in trainers as well. You can see the bridge all the way down the bottom. That's where we climbed from to Namche. We're going back down to that level now and then all the way back up 800 meters. Lovely. We're crossing the bridge now, just on the down bit, all the way from Namche Bazaar, and we're at the very bottom, just crossing the river. After this river, we got about a 800 meter climb to Tengboche, which is going to be mental. I think it stands at 3,900 or something around that mark. How's your dinner, James? Any good? Stick a bit more on it, be alright.
Wow.
Wow, that was fun. Come on, Jake.
Bit of motivation. Almost there. To the top.
Jacob needs a bit of pull.
Always need a bit of pull.
Give it a move, give it a move. Let's see a move.
I can't do it. The blisters on my feet are open up.
Arriving in Tengboche. How long we been?
What, 5 hours? Maybe longer? Hell of a day.
2 o'clock, we left at 8. So 6 hours with a stop for dinner. Not too bad. Good thing is I see the words bakery and shop, which I'm well up for. I think this is the monastery here. At this point I have no idea where Everest is, but it's very cloudy and I don't know which way we came from, I'm so tired. So we're moving on from Tengboche. We're in good health and the weather's nice, so we're going to do another hour onto Tengboche to make tomorrow a bit easier. Model of health here. Yeah. What's it called again? What's it called again?
Mountain Tar.
Mountain Tar.
Mountain Tar.
Don't keep us hanging. Tell us about it.
So it's fine. The guy here turned it on, and he was like, "Do you want to check the temperature?" I was like, "Yeah, that seems right." Great. So got changed, got under it. It was fine for about 20 seconds. Then it went to about 70 degrees Celsius. So I was fucking boiling my tits off. And then I tried changing the temperature or moving some knobs about. And then there was noises and shit, and I thought I was going to blow up. So then while I was doing that, the shower's got a really long reach, and it soaked my shoes. So I had to walk back. Oh, it's so stressful.
So trekked that extra hour to Pang Boucher, and we kind of wish we didn't, because the hotel is worse than any place I've stayed in my life. The indoor toilet is probably not described as indoor if you're in the UK. So Jake's going to do a little demonstration of our indoor toilet, and here's how we had to get up for the toilet in the middle of the night. Take it away, Jake. Out the window.
Toilet.
As you can see, outdoor, not indoor. Couple of yaks just chilling out.
That's fine. There's so many people, isn't there?
And a random homeless man as well. I say we're on day 5, trekking from Pang Boucher to Ding Boche. We'll have a acclimatisation day tomorrow, and you can feel how thin the oxygen is up here. I got a really sore throat. Just went for a wee in the bush. Had a little jog to catch the boys up. Spent about 15 minutes trying to get my breath back. It's just mental. We got a good view of Ama Dablam at the moment. Doubt you can see it. It's the big white one up there, if you can. That's notoriously dangerous. It's one that people that we've spoken to along the way have said that they want to climb. I think when we get to Ding Boche we might have a chance to get the binoculars out, even though the boys are laughing at me about them, and have a look, see if we can see any summiters, because a few people summited yesterday. At the moment we can't see Everest, but we're going to pass a mountain range in a second, and we should have a nice view of it again then. We're climbing to 4,200 metres today, I think, and then on our acclimatisation tomorrow we go up a mountain, as usual. I can't remember the name, but we summit that to 4,600 I think, and then come back down ready for the next day. Living in Ding Boche.
French bakery.
French bakery, we're happy about that. Lodge, it looks pretty peaceful. Peaceful lodge.
Let's find our shit off.
Inside toilet. day 6. We're acclimatising today, so we're going up this hill. I mean mountain. We've got a lovely view because we're in the clouds. And Jake ate chicken last night, and he's setting the pace today. I ain't got. So we're climbing a mountain now, and Mac has remembered a way to remind himself of how to remember the name of it.
Nah, go, Joe, push by an apple.
Right, we're on day 7, trekking from Dingboche to Lobuche today. It's quite a tough trek apparently, about 6 hours. Not been filming a lot, got very low battery now. Yesterday was very easy, just a sort of 1 hour and a half trek for acclimatising. So I didn't really film anything else. We just chilled out and played cards and just had a look around the town. It's quite nice, little village of Dingboche. Today, yeah, it's going to be tough. There's quite a lot of elevation gain up to 4,900. We're currently at 4,400, so it's going to be hard work. It was absolutely freezing and snowing yesterday. Well, the sun has come back out today, so it should be a lot better. Just done about 2 hours of hiking on quite steady ground. We're on our way to Lobuche. We've got a little stop off coming up at a little village, I think, where we're going to get some water. It's been good up to now, but looking at it, there's a massive incline coming up over there. There's a big landslide to my left. Macca has come down with a bit of an headache, so hopefully it won't be too bad. He's keeping his hat on, even though it's bloody boiling. We're all keeping our hats on because we've been told that'll stop us getting altitude sickness. And our guide seems to be storming ahead and forgetting about us. Here he comes! So we got to the top of that massive hill and we're at Dougla now, which is where all the memorials, the people that are killed on Everest is. I'll walk around a few of them now and find some of the main ones. Jake needs some inspiration. Disaster.
This is some conspiracy. Crucified for no sins. Image. Lost within my plans for life. It all seems so unreal. I'm a man caught in half in this world. Left in my misery.
Before we travelled at Everest Base Camp, we're all pretty knackered. We got a nice early start. We all got cold symptoms, and we've just been scared out of our wits by our guide telling us all the things that we need to bring. And he also told us a little story about yesterday when it was too cloudy to get choppers into here, Lobuche, where we are. and a Chinese woman had severe altitude sickness, and because they couldn't airlift her out, she ended up dying. So obviously, playing on our minds a little bit. We got a massive day tomorrow apparently. Well, he said 9 or 10 hours, so it's going to be pretty tough. Which is why everyone seems to have their eyes closed now. We're on day 8. We're trekking a base camp today. We're at altitude of about 5,000 metres at the minute, and base camp is 5,300. So we stop at a place called Gorak Shep first, drop all our gear off. It takes about 2 hours from Labouche, and then we trek from Gorak Shep to base camp, which is about 2 hours, and then we trek all the way back, so 4 hours return journey from base camp. Should be good. None of us have got any altitude symptoms, so we're all pretty happy with that. And I'm sure I'll do some filming at base camp. In behind Jake there, it's Pumari, the big one, 7,000 metres.
76.
The dog. Hey?
76 metres.
7,600 metres. Giant one.
I was lonelier than Kunta Kinte at a Merle Haggard concert that night. I strolled on into Uncle Limpy's Hump Palace looking for love. It had been a while. In fact, 365.
Bit of an incline.
Bit of an incline.
What was that?
Bit of an incline.
It's very difficult to understand how out of breath we are just walking up a small incline like this. Not very big, but 52% oxygen in this area, and it's just killer. You're out of breath from doing the littlest movement. It's like sprinting 100 metres and then trying to jog after. You're out of breath for ages. In the background, Nutsa. Yesterday we counted 47 rescue helicopters, I think, and today we've had bloody loads go over and all, which you would imagine at the higher parts, but 50 is mental. So that's Nutsa that we're looking at. There's a little peak here, you can see poking up with the snow blowing off the top. That is Everest. We'll have a better view later. And that mountain there, Chongche, is in Tibet. That's how close we are to the border. And again, Pumari up there. We're arriving in the last place we're going to stay. Not ever, we'll probably survive. Last place we're going to stay on the trek, Gorak Shep. A lot smaller than all the other villages. Last stop before base camp, and we're going to trek the base camp today then. Drop our stuff off and go. On our walk to Everest Base Camp now. Very sunny still, but apparently the weather could change at any point. We've got all our gear with us. Can't see Everest anymore.
Anyway, you will never understand it, cause it happens too fast. And it feels so good, it's like walking the glass. It's so cool, so hip, it's alright. It's so groovy, it's out of sight. You can touch it, smell it,
Everest Base camp from above, and the Khumbu ice ball, and then path up Everest in between Nola and Lutza. We made it. There he comes, homeless Ed Sheeran. Behind me, you've got the Khumbu ice fall. Dangerous bit where the Sherpas lay the ladders.
It's snowing sideways.
Crevices that seem to be ongoing and bodies never found if they fall into them. And then you go up between Nola and Nutsa to Camp 1. And there's base camp over there.
Here we go, this is it, mate.
It's now snowing here, so we're going to head back before the weather gets any worse. It's snowing! Nice poo! You ate meat last night.
So, can you do a number 2 in our hotel?
Yeah, the other toilet. Oh! This is in our tea house in Gorakhshat, the last one at altitude that we're ever gonna stay in. Made of wood. Lovely. We've pretty much slept all day since we got back from base camp. It's really not in here at the minute. But it's going to be freezing tonight because we got these tiny little blankets and we're not willing to pay £2 for an extra one.
Freezing up.
Freezing up, is it?
Ice cold water. Ice cold.
on top of Calabatar. Made it just before the sun became blinding, as you can see. Can't see a thing anymore. Jake wanted to turn back 10 minutes in, but he's here now in his gimp mask. So now we gotta go all the way back down.
Something different.
And then how long a trek?
It's today. So after Kalpatra, it's like 4 or 5 hours.
4 or 5 hours more cracking after Calabatar. View from top of Calabatar. We left at 4 this morning. We can't see a thing now, but at the time when we got the binoculars out, we could see loads of people summiting Everest, both sides, Nepal side and Tibet side. Pretty impressive. Glad to be going down. It's absolutely freezing up here. Very steep all the way. Can't even see where we came from. See little dots down there. People that are climbing it now. We're glad we came up first thing for the views we had. I'm going to turn this off because it's a bit slippery. Didn't film a lot yesterday because none of us were very well. But we did obviously Calabatar in the morning, which we did film. And then after Calabatar we did basically a combination of day 6's trek and day 7's trek in the opposite direction. So we went all the way from Gorakshep to near Dingboche, a place called Ferroche. We stayed in like basically a hotel. It wasn't like staying in a lodge like the other days. It was absolute luxury. We had a toilet with a flush. It was like a tap in the toilet. Oh, luxury. Double glazed windows.
12 coat hangers.
Yeah, how many coat hangers?
12.
Wow. And then
Shower.
yeah, we all had the most amazing shower that we've ever had in our lives. It was, if it was in a British hotel, we'd have been demanding a better shower, but over here it seems like the best thing I've ever had in my life. And then to top it all off, we found out this morning that our mate Ben Fogel and Kenton Cool summited Everest, and the reason we know this is because they were staying in our hotel, so we became bezies this morning.
You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old past said. Boy, you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me.
Day 10 we stayed at Ferroche. Mark can remember it by chocolate because he eats chocolate pretty much most of the day. Like I said, we just met Ben Fogel and Kenton Cool eating our breakfast, and then we got a hike to Dingboche, and I think we're going up towards Namche then to see the airport up there that's no longer in use except for helicopters. Used to be the highest airport in the world, but now I think Lukla is. Should be about 5 hours, I reckon, hike wise. But we got an uphill one today on the way back, which is a bit of a change, and we'll get to see how acclimatised we are to the altitude, because it was a mega struggle doing it last time. I think it'd be a lot easier this time. I think we're being guided by someone who might be stoned. These guys a lot more friendly today.
He's talking like the honey. I had money. Is there funny? I have no money. No funny. What a poet.
I'll take one. Here he comes, the Hulk. And now we're miles away from Everest. There it is in the background. And Mac is more interested in this baby horse.
I'm a baby, yeah.
Personally, I think he's a foal. Back across the bridge again, going towards Namche, like on day 4. Cutler. Barrel of laughs right in front.
It's easy to be right when everything repeats. It's easier to cut us down and point our defeat. It's easy to be right when everything repeats. Dig below the surface, find your insecurities. Tell me, maybe you were right, maybe I was wrong, but I've been silent for far too long. Maybe you were right, maybe I should go, but I've been silent for far too long. What will it take to rip the heart from your hate? What will it take? What will it take to rip the heart from your hate? Your distance from reality won't bury or erase it. I tried to do the same, living so complacent, but the problems wouldn't go away, so I turned around to face them. Tell me, maybe you were right.
On day 11, we're doing a little hike to Kumjung village in the background there. Where the Yeti skull is stored. Not sure if we're going to see that or not at the minute. It's a very steep trek. Legs. And then we're trekking back to Namche after that, where we're going to have a few pints.
Take pictures.
No pictures. Ahead of me is the monastery in Kumjung. We just went to see the Yeti skull, among other things inside. Looks like that. Massive village below. Apparently that's where all the families of the summiters, the Sherpas that summit and porter up high live, so they're all awaiting their return at the minute, which is probably imminent because most people have summited now. It's pretty huge. Seems like a nice village.
Now in the Edmund Hillary School in Cumdrum Village. Pretty massive, there's a block for computers. Just look around.
Again, front side.
Jake's forgot his football shorts, so can't do that today. Oh, there are some kids playing football, we might have to show them how the Welsh play now. The wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Because.
Because of the wonderful things he does.
It's the old airport in Namche, or above Namche. This is the runway straight ahead. Apparently they didn't close it because it was dangerous. It was the world's highest airport. They closed it because it was taking business away from Namche Bazaar. People were going to Cumdrum instead. So they opened the one in Lukla. So that people were bypassing Namche, which is the biggest sort of village around here. Coming down into Namche now. Here he goes, this time. This time.
No, at 20 minutes. Is it stuck on that? It started here.
It got stuck again.
He started further back. Yeah, like the other side, touching.
This could be a long video.
So I told him I was going to write it out.
He's good at this. He's done much more.
David Attenborough at work. Spotted late. All in one. Here we go.
On day 13, no 12, and we're leaving Namche Bazaar, tracking all the way to Lukla where the airport is today. The first time anyone's got ill on our last day on the way down, not at altitude. Old James here. So we're taking it slow. Not sure if we're going to go all the way to Lukla. Depends how he feels really. There's a German hospital in Pakding on the way down, so if need be we'll end up going there. Just going to go super slow. Fingers crossed we'll get there. Woo! So we're back down to sort of below 3,000 meters elevation. We just went down a massive hill. You can feel the difference already. Like, I feel like I can run up a hill down here, whereas it's completely different. Above 3,000 meters, I suppose. Crazy. On days 1 and 2 today, kind of boring to be honest. We're a bit same old sort of stuff. Seen all this stuff before, so Mac is feeling a bit better though, is the only positive. We're about an hour and a half from dinner. I'm starving. So, we're in our last night on the Everest Base Camp trek. We fly back to Kathmandu in the morning and we're staying in Lukla now. We've eaten a nice dinner. We've given the tip to the porter and the guide who couldn't thank us enough. And it seems I've drawn the short straw on the bed side of things. Obviously Jake's got a nice bed. Mac has got a nice bed. I've got some like foamy thing on top of a workbench. That's also covered in bird poo, I've just noticed.
It's fucking paint, isn't it?
Oh, it's paint, yeah, not bird poo. But my foamy thing is very misleading in that it doesn't fit my bed, so I've got to be careful where I lean. Cracking.